Knee pain. 4 things you should do and things that are better to avoid. Knee pain can appear at any age. It's not associated just with osteoarthritis. Sometimes, an awkward movement, a cartilage problem, or even a small cyst can cause it. What's essential in these cases is to get a proper diagnosis and medical treatment suited to your needs. The treatment received by an athlete as opposed to an older person with a more sedentary lifestyle won't be the same. The main thing is to be careful and always follow the advice of the experts. However, it never hurts to use a home remedy or to take advantage of nature to improve your quality of life through the recovery period. In this post, we want to give you 4 good tips and 3 warnings that may help. We encourage you to take note of them. Rest. Don't risk making the situation worse. One of the biggest problems that we usually have with knee pain is listening to what our body is telling us and doing it. What it demands is rest. Any overload or awkward movements will mean more pain and further damage the source of the problem, ligaments, meniscus, bone and. Yes, you may know that exercise is good. You may also know that walking prevents many of these joint problems. However, when you're already experiencing pain, it's pointless to force the joint. Instead, you need to establish a reasonable period of rest. Then, slowly start a recovery program centered on swimming and physiotherapy. Most importantly, don't go for a walk on rocky or uneven ground. There's a risk you could fall. A natural remedy for strengthening your tendons. Ingredients. A cup of quick cooking oats, 150 grams, 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters, a cup of pineapple juice, 250 milliliters, 1 cup of orange juice, 250 milliliters, 2 tablespoons of honey, 50 grams, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 7 grams. Instructions. This simple, tasty and nutritious remedy will help care for and regenerate your knee tendons. The only thing you have to do is put all the ingredients in a mixer and make a smooth drink. Then, pour it into a glass bottle. Drink it in 3 shots, once in the morning, once at noon and once 2 hours before bedtime. Apple cider vinegar is also very effective in relieving and treating knee pain. Its magic is in its alkalizing effect and its ability to dissolve the buildup of harmful toxins around your joints when they're inflamed. If you combine the vinegar with olive oil, you'll have a fabulous anti-inflammatory remedy. To do this, the only thing you need to do is apply a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar with a bit of olive oil on a cotton cloth. Then, apply it to your knee with a circular massage. You can repeat this 3 times a day. Nettles and lemon juice remedy. Ingredients: 8 tablespoons of honey, 80 grams, 1 liter of water, the juice of 1 lemon. Instructions: Nettle tea has always been a great remedy for treating inflammation and joint pain. Something as simple as combining nettles with lemon juice produces a natural purifying treatment. It's rich in vitamin C for regenerating cartilage and ideal for recovering, both physically and mentally. To make this remedy, first make a good infusion with the nettles and half a liter of water. Leave it on the heat 20 minutes and allow it to steep for 10. After this time, strain the liquid and keep the infused water. Finally, add the juice of 1 lemon and the remaining half a liter of water. Drink it throughout the day. Three things you should not do when you're suffering from knee pain. Be careful with hot, cold therapy. We've all heard that hot-cold therapy is very effective in reducing pain and inflammation. However, we must be careful. During the first 48-72 hours, it's best to avoid hot compresses. After all, it may worsen the problem. The best thing to do in the first instance is the following. Apply cold gel packs. Apply a compression bandage. Keep your knee rested with your leg raised. Be careful with the shoes you wear. If you suffer from knee pain on a regular basis, it's important to look at the kind of shoes you use, or more than shoes, your soles. While your shoes are not a trigger for knee pain, it may exacerbate it. It's best to go to a specialist to find out about the type of sole that would be suitable for your particular problem. There are padded soles that soften the impact of the foot on the ground and can relieve knee pain. Beware of ginger supplements. You may know that ginger can be a medicinal root for reducing inflammatory pain. However, you should remember 2 simple things before taking classic ginger supplements. If you're already taking prescription anti-inflammatory drugs, you'd best not combine it with ginger. In addition, if you suffer from hypertension, we recommend that you avoid this plant. Keep in mind that other medication may interfere with this kind of natural plant. It's always better to consult a specialist.
You